Now let's discuss what is this we are going to cover. So this is our entire syllabus which we are going to cover in the next month and this month, whatever we are on all the weekends. And so we will be covering our what is some predefined means before jumping to the DMAX cycle or project management of the overall Six Sigma. You will need to understand what is Six Sigma, what is the process, why, how Six Sigma got evolved. So all those things will come into the picture. Then, excuse me, we'll understand the define. Define phase is the DMAC phase. This is the entire define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. Okay. So the most important aspect of the goal of organization, which we can say, comes the major important thing is a profit equal to revenue minus cost. Efficiency, effectiveness, why it is required to make profit?
Yeah.
Every quality, cost, compliance, what is the why the organization is existing? What is the focus of organization? Organization focus is okay. In the layman term, you can use this terminology. To ensure sustainable, predictable, desirable growth in profit following the laws of the land. Important part. It's not only about making profit. Any CEO now, if you watch anyone do the share market, go in share market or follow the business news, now CEO's what is the main motto of CEO? How much growth in profit is happening in his company or her company? Not about only making a profit. How much growth in profit is happening? And the organization is not about the profit equal to revenue minus cost, a 1 year cost, 1 year profit you gave, the second year you don't know about the vision. It should be sustainable and predictable also. Unpredictability, if there will be an unpredictability, then the share market will go down. So an organization need to ensure that the growth in profit is sustainable and predictable. The important aspect, the following the laws of the land. Nobody can do the business in the share drug dealing or arms because those are not compliant to the laws of the land. All the laws of the land with respect to the taxation or other meaning, all those we need to follow. Any question in that? Any doubt coming into it? Why I'm asking these things? These are the important things coming into how to identify our projects. All those things will come. So when at a higher level you are working, your organization growth, and someone wants to be a CEO. So your CEO motto is this. If this statement is not meeting, then nothing will meet. There is no point of having an organization only. Okay. Any question? I hope no.
No, sir.
So we talk about these aspects. The next question arrive with respect to that we will be understanding about we understood about process, we understood about the quality. Now we will be understanding, we will be just stretching this point. Okay. This will be coming again and again in define phase majorly. Okay. So input, process, output, and customer. This is what we are going to discuss. Let's take it on the next sheet. So we understood about the customer. Customer focus, customer see only the output. Output is given by the process. Process receive input. Who gives the input then?
Sir, supplier.
Fantastic. So supplier gave input to process and 1 minute. Input is given to the process. Process make the output, and output is received by the customer. This is called a SIPOC. SIPO and C. I think you would have heard about this SIPOC.
Yes, sir.
So this is about the SIPOC. Now, this is an incomplete. Now, generally talk about SIPRO, but now organizations do not use only SIPOC. There is a one more aspect required. Okay, what is missing over here? For example, if you are making a tea, okay, so what do you need to make a tea? What are the inputs required? You required some milk, you required some tea leaves, you required sugar. If you want to do a ginger tea, is like a ginger, you require a water. Okay,
Cooking gas.
Process, you will be doing process, output will be a tea. Okay, now process, what does process require? SOP?
Mm,
Hmm?
Yes.
That's a process. But what is the one aspect, one more aspect which you cannot do the process without that? What are the aspect? Which
sir,
is
manpower machines.
what is the manpower we call?
Resources, sir.
Fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic. That is I wanted to understand. So without resource, we cannot do the processing. So your manpower and your gas, then your stove, light is also, electricity is also required. You cannot cook in darkness. Okay, utensils, all those will come into the resource category. So input is required, your resource is also required to make your output. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is nowadays is called SIPROC. In company like a manufacturing, which we are like a FMCG, which we are making and pushing to the customer, that is we use the SIPROC generally. In service industry, where is a pull is coming, when the someone customer is asking the work and then you are making, we just reverse it, COPIS. Okay, so people use these things interchangeably, but generally whenever customer is asking, the process starts from the customer, then we use COPIS, and when process starts from supplier, we say the SIPOC. Okay, whenever we want to understand any process, the first end requirement is we understand not only about the process, we need to understand the one tier down, that's called upstream process, and we talk about the next process step, that's called downstream process. That is very important. Okay, especially in service industry, we need to understand about the upstream and downstream process. So we need to understand our supplier. So in this case, like example we are making for a tea, so your Amul milk, let's say example, your Madhur sugar, your what else is required, you can do the Tata tea. Okay, these are the like example of supplier. Okay, customer is a guest. Let's say the example of guest. So we understood about the supplier, input, process, resource, output, and customer. The next thing will come over here. We need to understand about the output. See, if we discuss about